On my way back home, my dad's call just came in. Mba, you did not tell your husband where you were going to. You did not make any preparation for their feeding and all that. I said, Daddy, this issue should not even get to you in the first place. I'm the one you should call to discuss that with. He has not called me. Daddy said, okay, when you get home, just apologize to him, get to kitchen, quickly prepare whatever they will eat. I said, I've heard you, sir. I got home that night. They've locked the gate. I banged the gate. I can't even remember how long before he came out, opened the gate and people said, if you dare enter this house this night, I will kill you. Go back to where you're. If you enter, it was that statement, I will kill you, that prompted me to just leave. Because he has actually tried to kill me several times. There was a time I nearly lost this eye because of this beating. My medical records are in Nataford Hospital, Amukoko. I had to look for an ophthalmologist because of Dave. I said, before you kukuma kill me, because I always remember I was in Achi. If not because church people persuaded us in Achi to remain with her husband, maybe she would still be alive. So I entered my car and said, before you kukuma kill me, because I always remember I was in Achi. If not because church people persuaded us in Achi to remain with her husband, maybe she would still be alive. So I entered my car and drove. Then I called my parents. I said, he locks me out. He threatened to kill me. And my dad said, if he's in such a bad mood, go and find somewhere to pass the night. I was emotionally traumatized that night because I remembered where I started with Dave. Just one day that I did not cook breakfast before leaving home, he passed a death sentence. I had an accident that night. The picture of my accidented car is there. I had to find somewhere to sleep that night. The next day, his friend, Goriola Yenusi, called me and said, I should go home. I said, I cannot go home and stay with somebody who threatened to kill me. Tell him to go back to his Lekki apartment before I will go back to that house. So he left. All through Saturday, because I was not at home, they've starved the children. And he knows that one of them usually have stomach issues. That one developed gastritis and started bleeding internally. By the next day I came, I took that boy to the hospital. I had the medical records here. The dates are there. I took him to he didn't eat for 24 hours. Then when he locked me out, the children started crying. They could not eat again. They could not sleep. This is the hospital request for scan. That is the level of wickedness he has subjected me to. And the moment I entered the house, I saw the condition of, he went to drop the children on Sunday morning in a friend's house without even giving them food. And I couldn't even get home early enough that day because I had to fix my car before I could go back home.